This is your Empires here, and this channel is made today on this channel is made on October 10th, 2016. This date is the bookmark for the birth of this new channel. This channel shall be specialized on Age of Empires 2, Clash of Clans, and Clash Royale. I shall play other games as well, but today we shall focus on Clash of Clans. Now, Clash of Clans, if you don't know, is a game where you start by buildings and buildings. That's a double negative over there, or double positive, whatever. That is, you build economic buildings like gold mines and elixir collectors to collect resources, and then you upgrade your town halls, advance through the levels, join clans, battle with other people, and yeah, it's a whole bunch of fun. So, here, there are actually two strategies in the game. One is maxing out your base. Now what is maxing out your base is upgrading every other structure except for the town hall to its maximum level for your current town hall level which you're in. For example, for my current town hall, my elixir characters and gold mines will go up to a max amount of level 4. And we have another strategy called rushing. Now what rushing does is, before I explain your rushing, you need to consider an example. Now you consider an example where a normal free-to-play player plays 2 hours of this game and is able to upgrade 1 to 2 buildings. So what a rusher does is, he plays the same 2 hours but practically does less upgrades, and what he does is he prepares his base by upgrading specific buildings for advancing through the levels faster, and which helps him in the long run to develop his base faster. Now, what I as a rusher am going to do is, I am going to prioritize my economic buildings first. Economic buildings prioritize the production of resources. That is, I'm going to prioritize upgrading my gold storages, elixir storages, gold mines, and elixir collectors. These are the 4 types of important resource economic buildings which you need to upgrade and max out at every town hall level you include. That is, you are currently in before you do anything. Your defenses like cannons, archer towers, and all the list goes on as you upgrade your town hall. But currently I have only built cannons. My concern is only to max these buildings first. So I will be making a specific guide for rushing your town hall. People consider rushing as a very bad strategy, as it can spoil your account and you will have to do it. I will explain to you in detail in the advantages of rushing and disadvantages of rushing. I am making a separate video for that. So, for now, rushing is a strategy. Actually, I explained you. Just shut up, dude. Yeah, so back to the topic. So, after upgrading your economic buildings, you need to prioritize the number of troops you hold. You need to prioritize upgrading buildings and upgrades relating to your army or attack strategy. Currently, I saved up some wizards from the tutorial. They can help in 1 or 2 raids. So, when you start out the game, you have a 3-day shield. I consider not to break the 3-day shield as it may help you. What you need to do is you need to clear some single player campaigns until brute force. These offer a lot of loot and are a good source of loot for your level. Don't break your shield. Every time you attack, you lose some part of your shield. Shield protects you from attacks. If you didn't know, this is a multiplayer game and other players can attack you for loot or trophies. So, after prioritizing your army upgrades like the barracks, the laboratory which you'll unlock at Town Hall 3, you will also need to build some buildings like additional army camps, extra barracks, laboratory, and guys, laboratory is one of the most important buildings in the game. It upgrades your troops at a cheap cost but still the upgrades get costlier as you advance through the higher levels of troop upgrades. And yeah, spells play a key role. You have 2 types of spell factories and 2 types of barracks. A normal barracks and a dark barracks, where you can train normal elixir troops and dark elixir troops. Dark elixir is a resource which you can unlock later in the game at Town Hall 7. And yeah, you have the 2 types of spell factories. You have the normal spell factory and the dark spell factory. Now what these both do is they cook up specific spells for different situations. For example, you have a rage spell which rages your troops and increases your troops' movement speed and increases your attack of your troops, that is. And dark spells, for example, are poison. And if you wonder what are these 3 gigantic human being-like things, these are heroes. Heroes can be unlocked at specific Town Hall levels. They cost dark elixir except for the Grand Warden, which you can unlock very late in the game. The Barbarian King, the Archer Queen, and the Grand Warden. They play very significant roles in your attacks, which I will explain to you later when we reach Town Hall 7. So guys, this is it for the introduction of rushing. So comment, like and subscribe. Share these videos with your friends. And I shall see you in the next part. Peace.